The story of Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy. A tragedy is a story that doesn't end with a happy ending. The story begins with a fight between the Capulets and the Montagues.
Well, maybe not that big of a fight.
Then the prince comes and stops the fight.
Hey! Hey! You're white! You're white! You don't fight!
That afternoon, Romeo runs into a servant of the Capulets delivering invitations for a party. But the servant couldn't read, so Romeo read it for him.
Romeo found a girl that he liked on the list, so he decided to go to the party.
At the party, Romeo finds the most beautiful girl in the world.
What lady's that? I never saw true beauty till this night.
After the party, Romeo climbs into the back lawn of the Capulets. Romeo finds himself under Juliet's balcony, where they talk about how they should get married. In the morning, Romeo goes to Friar Lawrence's cell to talk about their marriage. The friar agrees with the marriage because he thinks it could stop the feuds between the Capulets and the Montagues. Later in the morning, Romeo and the nurse meet up to talk about wedding arrangements. After they finish making the plans, the nurse goes home and tells Juliet about Romeo and Juliet's marriage. After the wedding in Verona, Benvolio and Mercutio find and fight Tybalt.
Tybalt kills Mercutio under Romeo's arm. Then Tybalt and his men leave, and Romeo goes into rage mode.
Romeo! Come settle with me, boy!
Romeo kills Tybalt, then the prince arrives and exiles Romeo for the death of Tybalt. Romeo runs to Friar Lawrence's cell and gets in a fight with Friar.
Everything may look on her, but Romeo may not.
The nurse comes to tell Romeo to go to Juliet to comfort her. The next morning, Romeo leaves Verona and Juliet figures out that she has to marry the County Paris. But Juliet doesn't want to, so she goes to the friar who has a plan.
Take this phial and drink through the last drop, and there will be no sign of life within you.
The Capulets find Juliet in her bed with no pulse and go from a marriage to a funeral.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
Friar Lawrence sends Friar John to tell Romeo about his plan, but he doesn't make it in time. Balthasar, Romeo's servant, makes it to Romeo and tells him about Juliet's death. Romeo then goes to Juliet's tomb where he finds and fights the Count Paris.
Round 1. Fight!
Romeo kills the Count and goes into the tomb of the Capulets. Romeo kills himself and Juliet wakes up.
Even in death, our love goes on.
Juliet then sees Romeo dead and kills herself. The families then mourn over their children's death and they all live happily ever after.
Wait, what?